Ever felt like you're always doing, pushing, chasing, but still feeling unfulfilled? You might be operating in masculine energy without even realizing it. But there is another side of you, a side that's powerful, magnetic, soft, and is called the feminine energy. So in this video, we will explore the key differences between the two, between the masculine energy and the feminine energy, so you can understand yourself better and reclaim balance and start flowing instead of forcing. Before we dive in, let's be clear. We all carry both masculine and feminine energy, regardless of gender. So this is so this is not about being a man or a woman. It's about understanding the energetic balance that shapes how we move through life. Masculine energy is about structure, logic, and direction. Masculine energy is the part of us that takes action. So what it means is that it likes to do things, make plans, and move forward quickly. For example, I need to do this. I need to get this down right now. So that's a good example of masculine energy. Masculine energy is goal focus. So what it means is that it sets a clear goal and works step by step to reach it. For example, I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 2 months. Here is my plan. Another one is masculine energy thinks logically. It uses facts and reasons, not emotions, to make decisions. For example, this job pays me more, so I will take it even though I do not love it. Another masculine energy is that masculine energy needs structure and control. It wants things organized, planned, and under control. A good example will be I will make a to-do list and schedule everything. So that's a strong example of masculine energy. Another thing I can think about with masculine energy likes to lead and protect. It wants to take charge, to fix problems, and be responsible. An example, I will handle it. Don't worry. You don't need to worry about it. Masculine energy, it's like the planner, the protector, the doer inside of us. It's strong, focused, and determined. It helps us get things done, make decisions, and move forward with confidence. So for me personally, masculine energy is helpful when I need to focus, I need to take action, and I need to be strong. Uh, but when I'm always in that mode, I start to feel tired and disconnected from myself. Now we will talk about feminine energy, because to understand both energies, we have to know exactly what each one is. So feminine energy is about flow, intuition, creativity, and receptivity. And when they're out of balance, you feel it. Feminine energy is the part of us that goes with the flow. It doesn't need everything to be planned. It trusts things will work out. For example, I don't have to have it figured out right now, but I feel like this is the right path and it's going to work. Feminine energy feels deeply, it's emotional, it's sensitive, and in tune with with what's going on inside of us. So for example, I'm not sure why, but this situation doesn't feel right to me. This is a good example of feminine energy. Feminine energy is creative, expressive. It loves beauty, art, and expressing feelings through style, music, movement, or words. For example, dancing, painting, decorating, journaling, and dressing up. It also receives and attracts. Instead of chasing things, it allows good things to come in. For example, I'm open to love, support, and abundance without forcing it. Feminine energy nurtures and supports. It takes care of others with softness and love, and it listens deeply. For example, I'm here for you. I understand how you feel right now. Feminine energy is like the feeler, the creator, the healer inside of us. It's soft, it's intuitive, it's emotional and magnetic. It helps us slow down, connect to ourselves, and enjoy life with more beauty and peace. So feminine energy is my softness, it's my intuition, it's my beauty. It's when I let myself feel, receive, and trust. I don't have to force things. When I'm in my feminine energy, I just attract things to me. So now we will talk about the key differences between masculine and feminine energy. The number one is doing versus being. Masculine energy wants to do, wants to solve, wants to take action. It feels most valuable when it's productive. So for example, what's next? Let's fix this now. Feminine energy prefers to be, to experience the moment and trust the process. For example, I don't need to rush. I just want to enjoy this moment. Masculine energy says I must do more. Feminine energy whispers I'm already enough. The second one is logic versus intuition. Masculine energy relies on facts, number, and plans. It wants to make the smart move, the smart choice. For example, this job pays more, so it's a better option. Feminine energy listens to feelings, inner wisdom, and gut instincts. For example, that job doesn't feel aligned, even if it pays more. So that's feminine energy. The masculine acts, does it make sense? The feminine acts, does it feel right? The third one is giving versus receiving. Masculine energy gives, initiates, and leads. It says, I've got this. Feminine energy receives, it allows and responds. It says, I'm open to support. So many of us have been taught that to be worthy, we must always give, but there is deep feminine power in learning to receive. There is love, compliments, help, even rest. The fourth one, control versus surrender. Masculine energy wants to plan and control everything. It, it needs to know what's next. But feminine energy, it's about surrender, trusting what she can see, letting go, and allowing. For example, I trust that what's meant to be is already on his way. Control says, I need to make it happen right now. Surrender says, I trust that it's happening. It's on his way. It's coming. The fifth one is structure versus flow. So masculine energy thrives on schedules, rules, and discipline. Feminine energy moves in cycle, feelings, and inspiration. For example, you might not feel like working out at 6 a.m. every morning, every day, but your feminine wants you to move when it feels good. A walk at sunset, a dance in the kitchen. Masculine energy, it's the container, and feminine energy, it's the water inside. So the sixth one is protection versus nurturing. Masculine energy protects, it defends, and sets boundary, but feminine energy nurtures, smooth, and connects emotionally. Together they work beautifully, like a strong man holding space while a woman softens into her emotion. So with this I would like to say that you have both energies within you. Your feminine is not weak, your masculine is not harsh. When that balance, you feel peaceful, you feel powerful, and you feel whole. So now we like to talk about why balance matters. Now that you understand the differences between the masculine and the feminine energy, let's talk about something so many of us forget. It's not about choosing one or the other, it's about balance. So most women are operating in masculine mode. If you're constantly tired, overwhelmed, and emotionally disconnected, you might be stuck in your masculine energy without even realizing it. So you're always planning, fixing, solving, giving, but you never receive rest or simply feel. That's what happens when the masculine energy takes over. You become productive, but you lose your softness, your joy, your radiance. So what happens when your feminine energy is missing? So without your feminine energy, you stop listening to your intuition. You start ignoring your body, your feelings, your beauty. Life feels dry, fast, and heavy. It's like you're moving through life, but not really living. And what happened when masculine energy is missing? On the other side, when you're only on your feminine energy without structure or support, you might feel scattered, lost, unsure of where you're going. You might start dreaming but never taking action. So that's why the power of harmony is important. That's why balance matters. Your masculine energy gives your dreams a structure. It helps you take action, set boundaries, and protect your peace. Your feminine energy gives life to your dreams. It helps you receive love, move with ease, and enjoy the journey. You don't need to be more, you need to come home to both sides of yourself. So now we like to give a real example of a real life example of balance. Think about like a woman running her own business. She uses her masculine energy to plan, to budget, and to meet deadlines. But she also uses her feminine energy to lead with intuition, create beauty, and connect deeply with others. She's not either or. She's both in harmony. That's her her true power. So if you have been stuck in survival mode, this is your invitation to soften, but not collapse, to receive, but not give up your power, to be a woman in wholeness, not just in hustle. So you do not have to choose between softness and strength. You are both. Let your feminine lead and let your masculine support her. So if this resonated with you, please subscribe because you are just getting started on this glow up journey into divine womanhood. And also please comment which energy as of now do you feel more? Is it the masculine or the feminine energy? Let's reflect together. And also, if you haven't yet, please watch my first video about what is the divine feminine energy. It's the perfect intro to your softness era. Thank you.